says historian Professor. First, the headlines. Central government's assurance on not allowing separate administration cannot be taken at face value, says historian Professor 𝐂𝐀𝐍'𝐶. And 𝐂𝐂𝐍'𝐴 denounced convening of assembly session, say atmosphere not conducive for 𝐂𝐾𝐍'𝐴 MLAs to attend session. Hello everyone, now you're watching Notice Windows English Bulletin. This is SURBALA MAIREMBAM giving you the news in detail. While observing that wars across the globe never ended with guns and bombs but through talks on the table, historian Professor Naram Joykumar has maintained that the promise of the central government that there will be no separate administration in Manipur cannot be taken at face value. He also said the current struggle is for integrity, true history and future generation. He was speaking as a resource person at the one-day convention on child and women in present conflict in Manipur, jointly organized by Poirei Leimarol Maira Paibi Apunba Manipur and All Manipur Women's Voluntary Association at Iboyama Sumang Lasanglen today. Alleging that India never took a stance on any vital issue of Manipur, Professor Naram Joykumar stated that Manipur are well aware of the pattern of physical movement of Union Home Minister Amit Shah during his visit to the state in connection with the current crisis. He further maintained that Meitei is not a community which will perish because of war. It must be remembered that Meitei even fought tirelessly against the British, which is said to be the empire on which the sun never sets, Joykumar added. Speaking at the convention, Assistant Professor of DM University, Dr. Noni Aramba mentioned that women of Manipur had never had a peaceful sleep from the time Manipur merged with India. Post to Nupi lands of 1904 and 1939, there has been wars every day. Dr. Noni questioned the intent of Indian government in signing the Sioux agreement with Kuki militants, who have never fired a bullet to save Manipur. Kukis have never spoken about the integrity of Manipur till that. They have been engaged in distorting history of Manipur. The state government has not shown its full potential in resolving the crisis, even after loss of so many lives, added Dr. Noni. She also appealed to all the women of Manipur who have struggled for so many years to take a right stand in the next election. If wrong steps are taken again, the struggle will continue, opined Dr. Noni.
fabrication toba itihas no ne thok na phonaba mi gi jati ko hunba ha me makoi mana ko na be adu lamdam masake thunda mine ba koi pura sago nari ba manipur di wakal lo di madu ko wakal lo che ni ha bise mare ni mi alwa se khamun batai ha bise.
The convention, which was conducted in 2 sessions, saw social scientists, Dr. Dhanabir Lashram and Vice Chancellor of DM University, Dr. N. Rasmohan as moderators, President of Poirei Laimarol Mairapaibi Apunba Manipur L.M. Chowbi and President of All Manipur Women's Voluntary Association Y. Kunjarani attended the inaugural of the convention as Presidium members. Also speaking at the event, General Secretary of Amawoba Mayum Sujata reminded that the Prime Minister hasn't mentioned one word about the balance. She maintained that the issues facing the state of Manipur can all be handled successfully. Difficulties faced by women and children in the current crisis should be resolved. When the government remains the mute spectators to the sufferings of more than 50,000 people, it cannot be termed as a government for the people and of the people, she said. ITLF and 𝐂𝐄 Committee on Tribal Unity 𝐂𝐄 and the Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum ITLF have denounced the convening of the fourth session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly of Manipur on August 29, saying that the present situation is not all conducive for the 𝐂𝐶 MLAs to attend. In a joint press release, 𝐂𝐄 and ITLF said, considering the complete breakdown of law and order and the failure of the state in protecting the lives of the common people and top officials alike, convening the assembly session at the moment is devoid of logic and rationality. Since the outbreak of the current ethnic violence on May 3, Imphal Valley has witnessed the lynching of more than 100 innocent 𝐂𝐶 people and destruction of thousands of houses, including hundreds of churches and quarters. Even the lives and properties of ministers and MLAs were not spared, it said. If the state government is really concerned about bringing back normalcy, it should own moral responsibility and resign for good. Forcing the assembly session in spite of knowing well that the representatives of a sizable population of the state will not be able to attend is not only immoral but also expose the ulterior motive of the dominant community. The joint statement continued. If the government decided to go ahead with the session without considering the sentiment of the minority tribal people, any untoward incident arising out of it shall be the sole responsibility of the state government, it also warned. Despite government's claim of peace and normalcy being gradually restored in the state, warlike situation continues to wreak havoc in Torbung area and Bishnupur district. Several rounds of gunshot were reportedly fired towards Torbung Mamang Phugakchau Ikai site last night as well. People of the area lamented that the security forces deployed in the area continue to remain as mute spectators. Instead of taking any action in retaliation to the attack by 𝐂𝐶 militants, the security forces asked the villagers to remain indoors. If the villagers resort to fleeing to separate places, who will protect the state's integrity, the villagers questioned. Armed miscreants snatched 3 guns from the state police personnel who were guarding the house of retired Director of Health and Family Welfare Department, 𝐂𝐀𝐍'𝐓 Rajo at Sagolban Bijoy Govinda Mamangleka around 2 a.m. Sunday. 3 unknown armed miscreants escaped the area after snatching 2 AK-47s and 1 carbine. No one was aware of the incident of snatching of the guns. However, it is said that some vehicles believed to be police personnel came to the area around 3 a.m. Following the incident, all house guards kept at the residence of the retired Director of the Health Department have been removed. The Imphal police station has also filed a case in connection with the incident, while the police personnel posted at the residence of 𝐂𝐀𝐍'𝐓 Rajo are being questioned. Upon receiving information of the incident, State Police conducted frisking and checking in the areas of Greater Imphal on Sunday. Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeastern Region, Department of Agriculture, Manipur and Wangmataba Youth Club Thawal jointly organized a one-day planned health camp at TT Indoor Stadium, Thawal, Wangmataba yesterday. Project Officer of Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeastern Region, Department of Agriculture, Manipur K.S. Nimaichan, Deputy Director of Agriculture Department T.S. Joy Prakash, Nodal Officer of National Food Security Mission W. Subhas, Retired Agricultural Officer L. Sanatomba and Vice President of Wangmataba Youth Club Thawal, Dr. A.K. Brozen attended the camp as dignitaries. Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeastern Region, Department of Agriculture, Manipur has been conducting such camp from 14 of this month in different parts of Manipur. The camps will continue till September 7. A cleanliness drive was conducted yesterday under the guidance of Thawal DC Ahantem Subas at the areas under jurisdiction of 18 clubs of Mighty Community Joint Coordinating Committee, 𝐂𝐾𝐍'𝐓, 𝐂𝐾𝐍'𝐓 and Thawal Kuno and Women Wing Organization in view of the spread of dengue cases in the state. Mighty Community Joint Coordinating Committee thanked those who participated in the event and said more drives like spraying of infectants will soon be carried out as well. Acting on a tip of a team of Assam Rifles and Indian Army recovered arms, ammunition and explosives near Gelmon village in Churachandpur district yesterday. 𝐒𝐓𝐋, a total of 7 weapons along with ammunition and explosives were seized during the search operation. The seized items include one M4 assault rifle without magazine, one 9mm pistol with magazine, one Sten machine gun, one 9mm country-made pistol with magazine, one 0.22mm country-made pistol with magazine, locally improvised mortars, ammunition and warlike stores. The recovered items had been handed over to Churachandpur police station. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday morning distributed 51,000 appointment letters to newly inducted recruits in the government departments and organizations under the Rosa Mela through video conferencing. The Rosa Mela was held at 45 locations across the country. The Prime Minister's office said in the statement, through this Rosa Mela event, the Ministry of Home Affairs (MHA) is recruiting personnel in various Central Armed Police Forces, such as the Central Reserve Police Force (CRPF), Border Security Force (BSF), Sastra Sima Bal SSB, Assam Rifles, Central Industrial Security Force (CISF), Indo-Tibetan Border Police (ITBP), Narcotics Control Bureau (NCB), as well the Delhi Police. The new recruits selected from across the country will be joining the various positions such as Constable, General Duty, Sub-Inspector, General Duty, and Non-General Duty cadre posts in various organizations under the MSA, it said. Senior-most legislator of Nagaland and present advisor of Department of Social Security and Welfare Nok Wang Nau passed away this morning at Dimapur. He was rushed to CIHSR after he complained of health issue and later declared that due to cardiac arrest, he was 84. Nok Wang Nau, popularly known as Papa Nok, was elected to Nagaland Legislative Assembly 10 times from the 43 Tapi Assembly constituency in Man district in 1974, 1977, 1982, 1987, 1989, 2003, 2013, 2018 and the 2023 Nagaland Legislative Assembly election. He had earlier served as minister holding several key portfolios in Nagaland Legislative Assembly. Large number of people of Langatel accorded a warm welcome to Moirang Team Renubla and Moirang Team Sanatoy, who won gold medals in the 12th inter-school Bobinam tournament held at Devska Tarun Ram Fukan Indoor Stadium, Guwahati from 24 to 26 of this month. Renubla won gold medal in 48 kg category while Sanatoy won her gold medal in 42 kg category. They are both students of Lalit Mandop High School studying in class 8 and hail from Langatel Kaitel Mata in Thawal district. Both the gold medal winners and their coach were given a rousing welcome.
Inter school ki ay Assam da chalu bane ay na ladima do category ki the gold medal logzare ay na hama sana buji UP ki weight 48 ke sane ani so sana bujina Assam ki weight 48 ke sane jabane ay je inter school do ay na lalimando ki ay na Assam da jabane ado ay sage weight 42 ay ado 44 da chingkhala ko ni sana re ay laibo phagare ki gold medal lore ay hi masana jina bujina.
Javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra won India's first ever gold at the World Athletics Championship in Budapest, Hungary last night. In the men's javelin final, Neeraj Chopra bagged gold medal with a throw of 88.17 meters. Pakistan's Arshad Nadim cleaned silver with a throw of 87.82 meters. Chess player Jacob Baldex got bronze. Kishore Jinha finished 5th and DP Manu at 6th in the javelin throw event. The medal completed a very special set for Neeraj Chopra, who has now won every major title possible in his sport besides his Olympic and World Championship golds and the Diamond League title. Neeraj Chopra is also an Asian Athletic Championship 2017, Asian Games 2018 and Commonwealth Games 2018 champion. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today congratulated on securing gold for the country at the World Athletics Championship in Budapest, Hungary. In a social media post, Modi hailed the athlete as a paragon of excellence. The Prime Minister also lauded Chopra for his precision and passion, not just as a champion in athletics, but also a symbol of unparalleled excellence in the sports world. Now the headlines once again. Central government says Syrians are not allowing separate administration cannot be taken at face value, says historian Professor 𝐂𝐀𝐍'𝐶. And 𝐂𝐂𝐍'𝐴 denounced convening of assembly session, saying atmosphere not conducive for 𝐂𝐂𝐍'𝐴 MLAs to attend session. And that's all we have for today's English Bulletin. Stay tuned for more updates. Have a nice day.